Andrew.
Vincent, good morning.
All eyes on Hong Kong U tonight.
Yeah.
Because they are having another senior management meeting.
Yep.
About the appointment of Professor Johannes Chan.
Yes. Definitely implicated in that.
Yeah. Pro Vice Chancellor.
Yeah.
And but the keyword today is provost.
Provost, yes.
Yes.
Okay, now Vincent, I have to admit, I went to the two universities. I went to McGill in Montreal and University of Victoria in Victoria, of course. UVic a little more modern, so it had a president and then vice presidents. Very easy to understand, right? And there's a chancellor, and the chancellor's a little bit more like a figurehead.
Yep.
McGill, old school, so we still had a principal and vice principals, right? And then we had a chancellor who was kind of like the queen, like a figurehead, right? But, represented the school and all that, but wasn't directly involved. But here, we have like chancellor, but the vice chancellor actually runs the place, and then you've got provosts and vice.
It's a figurehead.
The person over there. Same as the Canadian one.
The chief executive.
Right. Oh, the chief executive. Right.
Yeah.
So
and the vice chancellor is kind of like the principal.
Right.
Who runs the school.
Runs the school. Right. So what are all these provosts and vices? What's the provost do?
Well, because they have come up with a new system.
Right.
Provost for Hong Kong University is relatively new.
Okay.
In Chinese, it's actually easier to understand.
Okay.
It's called the principal.
Yeah.
Vice principal.
All right. Okay.
So they have a lot of vice principals.
Yes.
In Chinese. That's a direct Chinese translation.
Okay.
So you have a vice principal who is responsible for curriculum. There's a vice principal responsible for fundraising.
We would know them as vice principals. Vice principal academic, vice principal finance, vice principal, graduate studies.
And the provost is kind of like the head of all these vice principals.
So it's like just another layer.
Yeah. So he is the head of that.
So Johannes Chan is open for the position of?
No, the one of the vice principal.
One of the, right. And then, but they've been saying, we can't appoint Johannes Chan. This has been the kind of excuse until we have a provost in place.
Yes.
There's never been that precedent before, but this is kind of the whatever flimsy reason they've kind of made up that nobody's buying.
Because when the selection committee come up with a name, which by now everyone knows that is Johannes Chan.
Sure.
There are two things which has not been taken into account.
Right.
First of all, there is an acting provost at that time.
Yes. Okay.
Secondly, they haven't evaluated the impact of the Occupy movement.
Right. All right. Okay.
Towards various aspects of the school affairs. I'm not talking about Johannes Chan.
Right, okay.
But various aspects of them.
Right, okay.
Okay. So the excuse part where most people focuses on is how come no provost, no Johannes Chan's appointment. Right?
Yeah.
But if you dug up history, when the selection committee come up with the name, there is an acting provost in place.
Right, okay.
So the acting provost know very well who is his subordinates.
Sure.
Unfortunately, that person, called Qin Daiwei, accepted appointment for Baptist University.
And is gone. Bye-bye.
So he is now waiting to officially become the vice chancellor, which is the principal of Baptist University.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. The tricky part is...
He's currently unemployed, but is not working as the provost.
He is
currently
not.
unemployed.
The tricky part is... Professor Qin did not tell anyone in Hong Kong University he is interviewing for the job of Baptist University Vice Chancellor. So the appointment process keeps on going.
Right.
You see?
So people didn't expect they were going to have a situation where they were appointing
someone without
being somebody
that's
here.
That's the tricky part.
So they kind of got caught unawares.
Oh, yeah.
No succession planning is what you're telling me.
Yes. You see the trick? That's funny.
Yeah.
But that does not too many people talk about because it's easier to go for the attack route, right?
Yeah.
But I think there is some valid concern on that.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah. But do they have a provost lined up?
Rumors. We go to the realms of rumors. Rumors has it that people who wants to be provost back down.
So they got nothing.
Back down.
They got nothing. So now we've got two jobs. Two jobs not being done.
Okay, second part.
Yeah.
The post that Johannes Chan nominating for the so-called vice principal.
Yeah.
Is responsible for human resources planning.
Okay.
And cooperation projects.
Right.
With mainland China.
Okay. And the mainland Chinese are all...
No. But with the involvement of Johannes Chan in the in Occupy movement, as well as in
not throwing out Benny Tai's
donation thing.
Yeah.
I start wondering, can Johannes Chan goes to China?
I don't know. You think you might have like an actual visa ban put on him, or do you think they'll just be kind of quietly non-cooperative?
If he has a visa ban, then he won't be able to do that job because one of his key responsibilities was to go and meet academics in the mainland all the time.
Well, unless the university says, listen, China, we want to play ball with you, but if you want to ban our best people because you're in a fit of pique...
Then the principal must... Or the vice chancellor must say something, right?
Yes.
You see that that's two tricky parts.
Yeah.
If he cannot go to China, what's the university's stance on that?
Yes. See, and this goes to the whole mission of the university.
Yeah.
Right? Because the new ethos is obedience, right? So you have a university that has a history of openness and transparency and, open discourse, which is what a modern university should be about. But now there's a sense that there's this new line coming down, which is like, no, everybody has to be obedient. Fall in line, toe the line, or else we're going to take it from Beijing, CY, right down the chain, bam.
Yeah, and which
is why everybody's revolting, which is why the students are all
If I were Johannes Chan,
yeah,
I won't go to China for the time being. I won't prove or disprove something. Of course, you can do the other route. Let's go to China.
Yeah, just
see what happens.
Normal course of business
and see what happens.
Yeah, and if nothing happens, well then business as usual.
If he can go to China, it will be a very strong point to tell the management of Hong Kong University that you better start appointing me.
Yeah.
You better speed up the process.
Yeah. It just takes away one of their excuses.
Unfortunately, if he cannot go to China, then at least you give a valid reason for
him not to be appointed.
Yeah.
But then that also...
That's solutions journalism, right?
Yeah.
I look for solutions,
Yes, and that would be a solution, but I think if that did happen and then he wasn't appointed, it would be a huge blow to the university.
Yes.
It would say,
Then you have a different argument.
Yes.
Better than the musclings right now.
Yeah.
It's pretty ugly right now.
And I think alumni understand this. Right, and
Hopefully.
alumni are watching this very carefully because the reputation of the university that is attached to them as graduates is based on Hong Kong University being a global, world-class university.
The alumni were split into two camps right now as well. So some of them must be pro-China, some of them must be pro-Democrat. So.
But I think, again, it goes to this idea of reputation. If I'm a lawyer, let's say I'm a lawyer practicing in Hong Kong, do I want people that I work with to think, oh yes, you went to the Beijing controlled, nobody steps to the line, do what you say, which generally leads to terrible academia.
So my solution,
or do they want to be associated with world class?
So my solution is, why don't we take it to the execution level? If this post requires you to go to China, and Johannes Chan cannot go to China, the university can issue a very serious backup statement for Johannes, like objecting. The Chinese government's decision. We fully back Johannes Chan.
Yes.
He should go to China. We will continue to fight for him to go to China. While on the other hand, they have to say sorry to Johannes because this post really needs to go to China. We can't appoint you now. So they can do both.
Try to play both sides.
Play both sides. I think that's the solution. Or what they can do is that, given Johannes' situation, we have to leave this post vacant.
Could?
Yeah, until he can go to China. There are many ways to play.
Yeah, or they could appoint him and say, or
we can find an acting one.
Johannes' lieutenants can go to China, and if anybody from China wants to meet with us to make final decisions, they can come down here.
Yeah, you can have many things to play. You can have many things to play as long as you're being honest.
Yeah.
I don't think the management is being honest right now.
No, and I see. Yeah, and I think there's the council, and then there's the head of the university.
And I think the council chairman, Dr. Liang Zihong, must come forward. I mean, he is now dugging, and I think that's not a good strategy.
Where this really goes, though, is Hong Kong now an extension of the Communist Party, or is it a world-class university with independence of thinking and transparency? I mean, that's the choice HKU faces right now, and it's going to be very interesting to see which way it goes tonight and over the next few weeks.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
all right,
I'm one to watch.
I
Cheers.
just hope that they can have this meeting.
Yeah.
And they have new arrangements, right?
Oh, massive security. Yeah, it's all
No, they're moving away from the main campus.
Yeah.
They are going to the new buildings, right opposite to Queen's Mary Hospital.
Yeah.
So,
a little more remote, but apparently the security measures are going to be extraordinary. So that's the way it's going up there right now.
Well, I wish there's a meeting.
Yeah.
And I hope it won't get interrupted.
I will probably be sending one of my guys up there to cover the event. So
see.
All right.
Cheers.
Catch you later, Vincent.
Thank you.